Welcome to Chainmail play-by-post game number 2. I'm your host and referee, R. Hampton. What we are looking at is a battlefield consisting of oh yes, this is my pretentious pointing device. I have no idea where we got this, but found this in a toolbox of mechanics tools, and well, let's just say this is the first time we're trying it out, and it is perfect for this. Anyway, this side of the battlefield is the north side. On the north side of the battlefield, we have the blue force. In the center, we will have 2 terrain pieces, one of which I've already pre-rolled. It is going to be a river. That river is oriented actually in the north-south direction, again, based on a random roll. I will be removing this piece of terrain. After Mr. R-Dubs places his terrain piece in one of the other 1-foot sections, I will decide where the river is, once again at random, and it will exit somewhere on the north side of the table and the south side of the table. This could be a game changer and really split the battlefield in 2, worst case. Best case for both the players, it ends up on one side or the other extreme side and has no factor whatsoever. We'll see what happens. All right, blue side enters the battlefield. Prior to turn 1, they must deploy all of their forces. They are equipped with 3 heroes, one of which must be the army commander. A light cannon, denoted by a yellow block, is going to be one new tool in the toolbox, and a heavy cannon, denoted by a red block, will be the other tool. As you can see down at the extreme end, I have 2 measuring sticks that are pre-marked with the white and black bands, which the player will call short or long, and we'll see where the cannonballs fly to. Cannonball crews, cannonball coming, cannonball crews must be supplied from the 2 blocks of light foot. Skirmishers, we'll come back to the light foot in a minute. Skirmishers for the blue team are denoted by blue. There are 3 blocks of skirmishers in line formation. Skirmishers in this game will be able to make a facing change with no movement cost at all, and they will be able to fire in the entire 360, unlike other units that are restricted to the 45 degrees for bow weapons in this scenario. The Lightfoot blocks at either end are able to be equipped with missiles. We have not yet heard from the players what their choices are going to be, including arquebuses. The blue team also comes equipped with 2 blocks of 18 heavy horse. Heavy horse are in red, as are armored foot. Just think of the heaviest units are red, middle of the line units, like these heavy foot, are in yellow, and then the lightest troops are in blue or green. All right, moving on to the other side of the table. Oh yes, every turn we will have a playing card from this wonderful medieval deck, which will signify what turn it is. I highly recommend these cards. They are very stylish. I do like them very much. All right, moving to the red side of the table, the south side of the table. The red side must deploy no more than 4 units per turn. They must deploy at least 1 unit per turn. So they could really stretch out their deployment. For these purposes, their skirmishers, which are shown here in 9 blocks of 4, their skirmishers count as 2 units for purposes of deployment. They also get 3 heroes, one of which must be the army commander. They also get a heavy and light cannon. They also must choose the crew from their 1 block of light foot. Their armored foot and their heavy horse are in red. Again, they have a very similar size block of heavy foot in yellow. Currently, this block is marked as, those are medium horse, and then down here, these are marked as heavy troops, even though they also might end up being light troops. I think they are going to be light troops. Light troops can be equipped with missiles, as stated before, including the arquebus. Now, Mr. R-Dubs, who is going to place a piece of terrain out here, he's going to be placing a a farm field, right? Since the original was made for the inch scale, I've scaled it down to these two Brillo pads that'll denote the farm field, and then we have these two wooden walls that will intersect. So the walls will not be on opposite sides of the farm field. The walls will actually be abutted against each other. These walls can provide partial cover. They can provide a solid base for firing arquebus fire. The blue strips will denote where the river is, and yeah, we're going to roll many dice. I look forward to this game, and game on.